All right, hello. So my name is Patrick, and this is a little bit of a trial run. This is a Let's Play video, so I'm going to be playing through a computer game today called Destroyus. But the catch is that Destroyus is not a game that that can be bought. In fact, Destroyus is a game that was published in the back of the 1982 December issue of Electronic Fun magazine. It was written by I think, like 15-year-old in New Mexico, and this 15-year-old whose name appears in the credits, we'll see it later on, wrote somewhere around 56 lines of code that described this game called Destroyus, and so I've gone back and done the emulation work to try and make Destroyus work on a computer. I'll talk a little bit about that at the end, but before then, I just want to hop in. You can see I'm running here on the desktop is an instance of SDL Mess. Mess is an emulation program, and the SDL version is the one that's been ported over for use on the Mac. And if you can see up here in the little top of the window bar, I'm running a TRS-80 Model 1 running Level 2 Basic. You can also see this is what's on screen right now is the end of the program that I was working on before. It ends down around 560. Oh, here I guess I could show you with the mouse. And then these are the last few edits that I made here to 400 and 401, which were some lines I was using to debug. But I got it running and played it just enough to verify it in fact does work. And then I immediately stopped myself from playing it so that I could do my first few run-throughs here on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and run the program. So it asks us, Destroyus, asks if we want the instructions, and so since this is our first time playing, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Alright, the Destroyus is an evil vulture-like bird that is greatly feared by humans because it has been known to destroy entire cities. The Destroyus flies over a city and breathes acid at the people there. Horrible as Destroyus is, beings exist that can destroy it. These beings, known as wargs, can kill the Destroyus by use of their special magic swords, which sounds very exciting. These swords can slay anything that is truly evil. The wargs are good creatures that protect the humans at all times. The Slayus are evil serpent people that think the Destroyus is a god. They follow Destroyus to the cities and fight the wargs there. Occasionally they injure a warg, and this allows the Destroyus to kill the warg. Hit any key to continue. So yeah, so the wargs are actually imagined as like little minotaur men with armor, and of course they are special magic swords. Not just any magic swords, special magic swords. And then the Destroyus is actually sort of like a pterodactyl-looking thing, it's meant to be. So, you are the Destroyus. You are the Destroyus. Okay, so we are playing as the Destroyus, represented by the down arrow. Oh, that's wrong. I'm going to be a V, not a down arrow, but we can correct that in the future. You can move left by pressing the Z, all right, or right by pressing the slash. Okay, great. When the Destroyus flies over something, he breathes out a stream of acid. Covered that before. If a human, represented by H, is destroyed, 10 points are scored. An injured warg, represented by I, is destroyed, 50 pints. Oh, that's a mistake. I should have written points there. If a Slayus, represented by S, is destroyed, minus 25 points. Okay, so we want to avoid those. An uninjured warg, represented by W, cannot be destroyed. If you fly over a warg, then the warg will destroy you and the game will be over. Seems simple enough. Let's get this started. Okay, so that is the city down below, and you can see I am the V up at the top of the screen. I have. Okay, so what I wanna get to the right here to get one of these first injured wargs to get some easy points. Now I'm gonna try and eat this first injured warg and then immediately go left to grab that first human. We'll see how quickly I can move. So there's a couple of things that. Okay, got it. Okay, and then I can just stay here in this line to get the next eye. Now there's a couple things we should know. One is that the speed of this game relies on two things. This human. One of which is the actual sort of refresh rate of, let me get this other H, of the TRS-80 as emulated by my computer, right? So that determines like how fast it can sort of both process commands and also, okay, so, oh, is it, okay, okay, here we go. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, get out of there! Okay, alright. I know that word go by. Okay, so I want to get back over here where it's a little more open. Get it? Okay. I don't want to worry about getting that. Yeah, right there in that lane. I'm good for a little while. Okay, so the other thing is that there's actually a timer loop that's involved in the way the program runs, which I can talk a little bit about later when we look at the source code. And so the way the timer, okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. The way the timer loop works is that it starts off delaying every row's refresh by like 50 sort of cycles of the processor's speed, whatever that is. And then with every cycle, it gets one cycle. Okay. It gets one cycle faster. So the first 50 turns are all increasingly fast, and then once you get up to speed, you just hold at speed. So I think we're probably already. Oh, okay. Wait, can I sneak through these W's here? Oh. Okay, all right. Oh no. Okay, I can't get that I. I need to. Okay, now get over. The other thing is the input isn't maybe not always the most reliable thing. If you hit a movement key in the moment, like while the V is refreshing, then I think it doesn't take. So you have to make sure that you're only like now I can move, okay, and then now I can move back. Okay, I made a liar out of me. That didn't. Okay, there I got that eye. So yeah, apparently, so in the article that originally talked about this game, the game's inventor, I think James is his name. I should actually go back. We can look at that code. Says that the easiest way to do well is to look ahead and prevent yourself from getting in sticky situations. Oh, I've done a risky thing. Oh, get to the left. Oh, get to the left. Okay. Now get to the right. Okay. So that if you're looking ahead, so I've adopted sort of a very conservative strategy here by simply, now see if we can get all the how far can I move in one go? Oh, I think I can only move one. Oh! Okay, get left. Oh, no! Oh. Okay, so you can only move one space back and forth, and I definitely killed the Slitherus back there, which is bad. But I almost died. I didn't die. Okay, alright, okay. Now, I am a little bit worried, because I am worried that the processor speed of, I guess the processor speed? The speed of this emulation filtered not only through the program, but also through, we got a little clear sailing here for a second, but also through the program, the emulator, and then also my computer, and then the fact that I have to, in order to capture any, okay, here it's going to be close, come back left, oh, yeah, come back left again, come back left one more time, okay. I have to also be running some software to capture the footage of the run. Okay, I'm going to get the eye and I'm going to pop over. Okay, and then I want this next eye. Actually slows the game down pretty significantly. It makes it a little bit, I think, too easy. They were saying, right, that you can, of course, make the game easier by slowing it down, but you can't arbitrarily speed the game up in the article. Okay, let me get over and see if I can get this eye. They remarked on how the choice of characters to represent the various entities that you encounter is actually, it's a bit difficult because W's and H's look pretty similar. So if you're going fast, so I think if we break 1,000 here, I might call it quits, because I feel like at this pace I could keep this game going basically for as long as I was willing to pay attention. So there you go. There's 1,000. I'm gonna take us directly into. I'm gonna head into a ward. Destroyus suicide. It's not a pretty thing to watch. And then, oh, this beautiful little animation, and a ward got you. another game. Now I'm going to say yes just really quickly because I'm really curious to see if yeah, my high score does appear. So that's excellent. Hadn't really actually tested that because I had not yet gotten a score. But one of the nice things that I actually added in the program, which did not exist before, is a way to cancel out. So we can actually, before you would have to just wait for your Destroyus to die, which is very sad. But I'm just going to hit my special escape key that I programmed in. And we're done. So let me just, I'm going to quickly list the program here so you guys can get a chance to see the source code. Nick Thriel. Okay, so we'll just stop things right there. Okay, so this is where the program actually starts. And I'm gonna, I think, write up like a blog post about the actual process of programming this and what the program actually does. So I'm not going to go into detail right now on the video because I think that would be a really difficult thing. But just quickly, so it is called Destroyus. This is like a comment line up here at the top. And Nick Thriel is the teenaged resident of New Mexico that produced Destroyus. You can see that there's actually a lot, the word destroy gets used a lot in the actual text. Basically, all of this up here is just the sort of stuff that handles instructions, so we can keep, yeah, we'll keep looking at the stuff. All right, here we go. We're going to wait. So 3:20 here is where the stuff really, the program really gets started, so we'll stop it. Okay, so so this is where the game actually is, and you can see that the sort of relative placement and frequency of the different characters. So the wargs, there's 4 characters representing wargs, there's 2 characters representing Slytherins, there's 2 representing humans, and then only 1 representing an injured warg. So there's not actually any interactivity. Like, it's not as though the game tracks Slytherins that battle wargs in some way. It's really just a frequency, and so wargs show up 4 more times as frequently as injured wargs and twice as often as Slytherins and humans, etc., etc. 380 does most of the work here, and most of the work is done with this print at command, just printing out the various characters that we see. But then the real sort of like magic of the program, let me see if I can just go this down a little bit more and then stop us. The real magic of the program occurs in line 400, which is the peek command. And this is peek, the D, which is the variable that tracks the position of the Destroyus, plus 15424, which I have no idea how it is that he determined that precise number, but that correlates to the character that's on the same position on the next line from wherever D is. And so it peeks ahead to that value as it's being written, and checks and stores that in a variable, and then whatever that variable is, it matches it to see if it's like, okay, if it is a warg value, then you die. If it's a warg, or if it's whatever Slytherin, you get some points, whatever. So that it changes your score based on that, and then that's when we hit our loop point, and it goes back. So between the print at loop and the peek command here, that's basically like the whole sort of program. And then there's a cute little thing down here, actually at the very end, which we've, which is just this nice little like 520 through 540 are almost all just animation. You can see it's just over and over again, print at D, so at the position of Destroyus, the character for 136, then the character for 161, then the character for 166, then the character for 182, then 147, then 134, and so those are all those little pixels that are just animated before, surprise, a warg got you. Though I would think it should be a warg destroyed you, given the prevalence of the word destroy, not only in the name of the titular character, but also in the instructions. So anyway, and then, yeah, and so you got another game input if whatever, blah, 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 and then you go back again. And somewhere in there is where I added the looking for Q, and you can use Q as an exit. So, but that's basically the game. I'm not going to play it again right now, because I think it's not going to be any faster than it was just now, which will just basically be us playing forever. But I am thinking about the next step is that I want to take this video and go back in and actually change some of the code. I think there are a couple of easy changes to make that would make this game more fun. But yeah, for a game that's basically, what, 31 years old, it's not too bad.